In the state of Texas, only one matchup goes by the name of Revivalry. So everybody open their hymnals to the same page. Come under the tent as we come together with one accord for these old foes to clash again. Welcome to Amon G. Carter Stadium in Fort Worth, home to the TCU Horned Frogs. As we'll see a participant from last year's playoff, the Baylor Bears, taking on another team from the Big 12, the TCU Horned Frogs. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer alongside. Guys, we can't wait to see this game. Been looking forward to it all week. The Horned Frogs will kick it away to start. And he takes this from inside the 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The give. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
And the defense was locked in. You could tell they saw it. They reacted right away. Got the running back on the ground immediately.
Looking to throw, it's Wegman. Throws to the wideout. He's got an open man. It's a seam wide open. Big gain on that one as he steps out of bounds with a first down.
You know, this offense knew coming into the game they were going to get some opportunities to take shots down the field. They feel like they've got the guys in the perimeter to win one-on-one, and you saw it right there.
Wants to go up top on first down. Catch in the middle, it's Savage. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
Really nice job on that play. Quarterback and receiver being on the same page. Quarterback not telegraphing the throw, and the receiver does a nice job finding the soft spot in the defense, just settling down and giving his quarterback a nice target to throw to.
Grabbed in the middle, it's Robinson. Let's talk for a second about Baylor. A big-name running back, always a great get in the recruiting world. 4-star running back they got last week. Seems as if he'll fit in nicely here.
Oh, he's going to be a great fit. I mean, when you get a great player like that, the whole fan base gets jacked up. You see it all over social media, and it starts to build some momentum in your recruiting class.
Going for 6.
Good play.
Ball into the end zone, and it's intercepted. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
Well, this offense knew coming into the game with all the rain, they had to be able to run the football and be physical, but when they throw it, they're just going to have to be a lot more precise. Ball's going to be slippery for the QB, and receivers, they need to do a better job not slipping out of their breaks. As a result, they throw a pick. Bad execution.
Makes the grab, but not quite enough for the first down, but a good gain on that play. And the Horned Frogs with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
That's a backbreaker if you're the offensive coordinator, because on first down, you ran the ball, had a really nice gain. Short yardage situation, you just get completely blown up, and now you're having to probably dial up a throw on 3rd down. You need more consistency from the guys up front.
They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. The Horned Frogs come to the line with a fresh set of downs. He misses his man. The accuracy just not what it needed to be on that play. You know, when these two first met in 1899, both schools were located in Waco. Of course, TCU eventually relocated, and relocating the Frogs in the conference realignment race over breaks into the open. Bust through behind his pad. And defense got gas, but they finally get him to the turf at the 47. And the Horned Frogs are on the move. It's a reverse. And the defense was ready when the receiver tried the tricky run.
Well, the offense is trying to go with a trick play, and they're dialing up the reverse, but the defense had great eye discipline. They tracked the football from the running back to the receiver, and they were able to rally to him and make a big...
Flying down the left side. Touchdown, TCU! And once he got away from the knee, they had no shot at catching him. And it feels good to land that first big punch against a rival, doesn't it?
No doubt. In a game like this, too, you just want to be executing it at a high level early. So, David, that's got to feel great getting on the board first.
And settles everyone down. All the nerves, all the emotion of this rivalry game. Now everybody can kind of settle in because you know you already got a touchdown on the board.
To throw, it's Wegman. Looking left. Makes the grab. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down.
Quarterback showing you some resiliency here on this drive. He threw a pick on the opening drive of the game, but he was able to turn the page right away. You can't let that bad play affect you, and they're letting him throw it. They're being aggressive, and he's proving that he can still make good decisions here. He can find the open target and deliver strikes.
Now, I know you two never faced off against each other in an actual rivalry game other than the Thanksgiving morning turkey bowl. But knowing you two the way I do and the way you know each other, Jesse, what would you have done to try to throw Pollock off a little bit on a stage like this?
In our opening 10-play script, I would have had David Pollock cut blocked, maybe even double-team high load, chop blocked on every single play early.
Which is illegal, you bum. That's fine. That's fine. You know what? I guess in retaliation to that, we would have just roughed the passer over and over, taking the 15-yard penalty. That's what's fun about this, Reese. It's petty. It's sometimes it crosses the line of dirty, but that's why rivalries are so fun.
He'll take another shot here. Intercepted. A first half turnover can swing momentum.
Well, I love the job by the coaching staff there defensively, matching the personnel of the offense, putting their dime package out on the field. So you bring out the extra defensive back, you're anticipating a pass, perfect timing to run that personnel, and you get the pick.
TCU has it back, and the Horned Frogs go on offense. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. Pulls it in. It's Payne. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a first down at the 38. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. Fires to the wideout. It's caught downfield. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking downfield on first down. Throws to the tight end. It's in. Completed. He's lucky to get that one back. Almost intercepted.
Yeah, I don't know if the quarterback got confused on first down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him, and just didn't seem like he had his eyes in the right place.
Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48.
Man, early in the game, I love when you set the tone and make the quarterback feel uncomfortable. Nice job getting him on the ground, getting your first sack of the day. Listen, they had 3 last week, but they want to continue to build on that number and keep getting it higher, and that's a great start.
Oh, and you'd love to have that play back if you're that defender. Third down, and you almost pick that off. That's a catch you need to make. If he catches that, that might be pick 6.
They'll snap this one to start the drive from their own 22. Quick handoff. Knocked down behind the line of scrimmage, he'll lose a yard.
Well, not a great run there, but I think what the coaching staff is trying to do is they're trying to help out their quarterback. He's thrown interceptions on each of his last 2 drives. The best way to try to settle him down is to get the running game established. But I think...
Oh, he's going to try to hit him over the top. He's got it over right. Off and running. Touchdown, Baylor! He found some open space and turned on the Jets.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, he hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Hey, guys, let's take a look at what's happening in a great top 25 matchup. Georgia is currently trailing in this one, but it feels like the momentum may be turning. These dogs have picked themselves up off the canvas before, and they are capable of it again today. It's just a field goal game. They're trailing by 3 to Mississippi State. We'll keep an eye on things until the final horn in a game that could shake things up a bit in the SEC.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Unloads to the wideout. Fires it incomplete. So the timing on that throw and on the route was just convoluted and messed up from the beginning.
And you see quarterbacks and wide receivers in the offseason always working on timing and always working on throwing on air. But when you put a defense in front of them, now things start to speed up a little bit. A lot of times you'll see these little mistakes and where it looks like just they're not on the same page all the time.
And that's why you always want to be pursuing the football. QB scrambling, he rolls out to the right, but don't quit if you're on defense. Get somebody after the QB. They got to him, they hit him, and forced the incompletion.
He'll throw it. Caught over the middle. It's James. He's going to come up about 5 yards short of the line to gain. The Horned Frogs will line up to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Makes the catch, and now looking for just a little bit of daylight. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. Baylor has it back, and here comes the Bear offense. They evened things up the last time they had him. The defense helped them out and a chance to go on top with this drive. Just a short pass to the tight end. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down.
You know, tight ends are such matchup nightmares and problems for defense. They're too big for DBs to cover, and they're too fast for linebackers to cover. We saw it right there.
Looking for a man. It's Wegman. Pocket breaking down. Just too much mustard on that one. Can't miss the target that badly. And they'll get off one more play before the end of the quarter.
Yeah, I know. Absolutely.
3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Fires to the wideout. Finds a man on the left. He's got enough for the first down. They'll spot him at the 24-yard line.
Both our teams took L's.
And what a back-and-forth battle between these two quarterbacks as we look at the
Virginia.
stats. We've got a good one going here and looking forward to
Now,
keep those
granted,
vibes rolling here in the
Virginia's
second.
offense is freaking ridiculous.
So they'll go back
And I
to
hate
work after
weekday
changing
games.
into the
Florida
field.
State's always played stupid weekday games.
Wants to throw on first down. Quarterback floating away from pressure. Nothing open downfield, so he'll just toss it away.
Like the job by the defense there in coverage. They took every option away from the quarterback. He was outside of the pocket, nowhere to go with it, so they forced the incompletion throw away.
Slithers into space. Turning it on. He's all the way down to the 3. Showed it all on that run.
Man, this defense has to be better. You have to stop the first part of the option, and that is the quarterback, and he gets loose. He gets the first down, another set of downs. They need to figure out this plan and how to stop this quarterback.
Oh, no.
Defense got it. They're on the run. He almost popped out there for a huge return, but they will take it. They are in business after the fumble recovery.
Dude, what do you think is? I think Stoops. I think they mutually part ways after this year.
They didn't get much done the last time they had it, and to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. How about that effort to get it out across the 20? They'll mark it at the 21. It's a first down.
How about the defense trying to slow this dude down? He's a Heisman contender for a reason. He's so difficult to tackle, and what a challenge. All week long, they knew that they had to key on this guy and really try to at least limit him if they were going to win.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on first down and set up a short yardage on second down, it makes play calling easy. Every single call on that sheet is available here on second down.
No doubt. No doubt.
And the Horned Frogs can really attack on this second and short. He wants to change this route. Second and short, maybe looking for a shot. Finds his big tight end. Out across the 40 and forced out of bounds at the 42.
Plus, I don't think he wants to be. I don't think he wants to be a head coach anymore.
Well, the tight end shows off his speed. See his ability there to separate from the
Gus
defender trying to
Malzahn,
cover him on
go
that
back to
drag
calling
route.
defense, and that's all he's got to worry
Frogs will
about.
snap it on 1st and 10. Looking to throw on first down. Takes a hit as he fires. And that one had some juice on it, but it's incomplete.
I don't care how talented you are as a quarterback, but your accuracy always goes down when you get hit. Nice job by the
You done with
QB,
Schumann?
scrambling, working to his right, but he wasn't completing that pass with that pressure.
After the incompletion, they go back up top. He let
Schumann
that
no
thing
good
fly quickly, but he couldn't make the connection.
Dude, that's a name that hasn't been tossed around lately. Mel Tucker, forgot about him.
3rd and long from the 42. If they can get some of it, it might give them a chance to go for it on 4th down. Caught behind the line. It's Payne. That'll be enough for a first down as he crosses the 50 and gets it to the 48. That was just a perfectly choreographed screen. The line got out on time. The running back had a wall in front of it.
And I think the quarterback did a really good job of selling past and kind of dodging the pass rush, getting it to the running back, and then let him do the rest. You got him in space, he'll pick up yards in a hurry.
Hey, on offense, you got to know when the play's over. That one there, nowhere to go with it after he caught the football. You start trying to juke guys, you start trying to run backwards.
Totally
This ain't high
forgot
school
about
anymore.
Mel Tucker.
And you used to be able to make that play years ago. You're not doing it here in big-time college football, though. Not good.
This offensive line's got to do a better job. I mean, he doesn't even have time to go through his progressions. You got to give your QB some time. You got to make him feel comfortable. They didn't. They got in there quick, fast, and in a hurry.
Going downfield for the big play. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. And the Horned Frogs will call on their punt team. On his way back from the 20. And the coverage team able to make the tackle. Here comes the Baylor offense back onto the field. After that last drive,
Robinson,
came back to the sideline and the coach probably
T-Rob?
said, you dropped it, you didn't pick it up. Come on, get on the ball, David.
No, that's not what he said. He said, you're doing a great job. Just keep your head up. Oh, yeah, he got blasted. You got to hold on to the football, Palmer. Turnovers decide games. Those are big plays.
And it's tough on him, too, because he knows he let his offense down in that last drive. So you know that guy's eager and anxious to come out here and make a play.
Looking for a man. It's Wegman. Catch in the middle. It's Robinson. And he'll pick up the first down, but he got drilled on that
I was going to
tackle.
say, Dante Williams.
The thing I like about this slot receiver, he's really intentional in his route running. The quarterback always knows exactly where he's going to be on the field. They've got great chemistry together.
To the air on first down. Pulls it in. It's Savage. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. And the Bears can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go.
Man, freaking Grubbs and DeBoer had a hell of a
From
plan.
the gun, they'll try the middle. Picks up the first down, still moving.
They
I'll
didn't
tell you,
have
this running
any of
back,
that
he's
stuff
running
in this
behind an
Florida State.
offensive line that is playing in unison right now, doing a great job communicating pre-snap. They're getting hats on hats in the run game.
Wants to go up top on first down. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down.
I know one of the things this defense really prides themselves on is being physical, and early in this game, putting a big hit on a guy that's already had a couple catches in this game, that's a good omen for the defense.
Sends it downfield. And they couldn't make the connection on the long shot.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down. Offense calls a timeout here. Critically important to make sure they have the right play call and everyone on the same page here. The Bears decide to punt it away. He ought to be able to use this first punt to pin him deep.
Why do you think that was?
Sends his first one of the day on the way. We didn't see much of him in that victory last week. Just called on one time.
Actually very smart. A lot of people are trying to go for it. They do it all the time. They lose to one match.
Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Defense showing plenty of pre-snap movement of their own. Got it behind the line. It's Payne. And that one looked great on the grease board, but when they blow it up like that, the defense is going to win every time. Going to sling it on second down. We'll take a quick break as we have reached the final 2 minutes of the first half.
Insiders.
Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. Third and long, backed up inside their 20. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. Another incompletion on third down.
It's so nice when you know it's third and long, you know a pass is coming, you worked on it all week, get your feet set at the sticks, understand that quarterback's got to be rushed, get him off of his spot. Nice execution by this defense.
And the coverage team able to wrestle him down. Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half.
Crazy, though.
To the air, it's Wegman. Makes the catch, it's Robinson. They get a nice pickup on this crossing route against the zone, and everybody executed in unison, Jesse.
Yeah, and Reese, this offense, they've got a plan in the passing game. They've got some stuff ready for man coverage, and they've got some zone beaters as well. And just saw one there on the crossing route.
And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time offensively. The defense coming up with a huge negative play.
Oh, you know what time it is when the defense gets that stop on third down. Fist up in the air. Nice job getting to the quarterback, putting some pressure on him, hitting him, forcing the incompletion. Fourth down, baby.
And the Bears will punt it away on fourth down. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Makes the grab at the 10. That is coverage just the way you draw it up. Don't even let him get started, and they knock him down deep in his own end. They'll get a chance to work on that hurry-up offense here in the final minute of the first half. They'll crank up this drive with the pass. He'll pull it down and run. He turns this into a nice gain and gets down to avoid the hit. The Horned Frogs want to pick up the tempo. The option look. The pitch. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. The hurry up now, second down, clock ticking. Wants to adjust the pattern. Wants to throw, he's working against the clock. Working on the right. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half.
Now, you put those slot receivers in there, and here's why you do it. You back them off the football a lot of times, but who's guarding them? A lot of times those are linebackers. Those are safeties. You get those good matchups where you...
He's picked off, and he's thrown a dozen of them. He'll try to take it back. The 40. Finally brought down, but what a play, not only to get the football, but to flip the field position with the return.
And I love this defense being ready at the end of the half, playing the 2-minute situation beautifully, forcing the turnover here now, a chance to break this tie, get some points. Nice execution by this defense late in the first half.
So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half. Oh, he's got some space. Touchdown, Bears! He broke away from the defense, and they couldn't catch him.
These close games a lot of times come down to who executes late in the ball game. That was a late game situation. Nice execution, and now they got the lead going into the half, and they have all the momentum.
And he made that extra point. The wet turf, no problem at all.
Too much close attention, except for that last drive where they iced it.
Really
But when they
disciplined
went
job
for
by
it,
the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19.
and then the sprint out, fake sprint out, come back to the back. That was a nice play.
Running out of time here in the first half, they're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Wasting no time throwing on this drive. He fires to the left side. Pass is incomplete, and we dwindle down to 7 seconds.
You just wonder if the quarterback's trying to get it all back after throwing a pick the last time out. This time, that was not a good read. The defender was all over that throw. He should have intercepted that, but thanks to the drop, the offense stays on the field. This quarterback has got to take a breath, and he's got to settle himself down.
Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. Just enough time to get off one final play of the half. Looking to throw on first down. Looking deep. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update. The Bears will try to kick this one deep to get things underway in the second half.
I mean, you fall off, yeah, but I mean, when you got generational like that, it's going to fall off.
Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lane.
2001 Miami was a fall off. Just,
TCU has it back, and the Horned Frogs go on offense.
yeah, you can recruit
Start this third quarter
at the elite level,
game and hoping to get an early drive going.
This offense is ready, and they're ready to take the field
but
here and
kids
see
still
if
have
they
to
can get
pan
something
out.
established. They don't have to change everything and reinvent the wheel. They've had some successes in the first half, so let's get that continued here on the opening drive.
Yeah, and I love getting that break at half to go talk with my coaches and pick my offensive coordinator's brain, so I know exactly what I need to do to attack this defense,
Each
and I
team's
get
different.
off.
Each team's got a
Man,
different
this
life.
sophomore quarterback unleashed a cannon on that one. When your best is demanded on a big stage like this against a rival, he has delivered, cracking the 150-yard mark.
No doubt about it. What do we say? Big-time
2013
players
Gold
make big plays in
defense
big games.
was
Games
great
don't get
too.
bigger than this for this team right here, and this guy, David, has shown up today.
And it's so nice as a coach to have that dude that you know you can count on. He'll put up big numbers, and he's been carrying this offense.
Gets it to the 46-yard line. First down for this offense.
Offenses love the explosive plays through the air, pushing the ball down the field. And look at this. Sometimes it creates some momentum, and you want to capitalize. So you get on the ball and get ready to run some no-huddle.
And this guy's going to have to come through for you in this game. He picks up another first down, but he's your Heisman contender. He's the best player on your football team, and he's a guy that's just going to have to touch the ball a lot in this game if you're going to win.
Drag down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. And the Horned Frogs headed quickly to the line. Looking downfield on first down. Under fire. It's incomplete, and this sophomore quarterback usually makes that throw every time.
And you've seen this formula work at all levels of football. You pressure the quarterback, his numbers start to drop. He's not as efficient. Nice job by the defense.
Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Fired that thing out in a heartbeat,
Who's
but
11?
it's
Who's
incomplete.
11? Was Pickens start
You got to be careful here if you're the quarterback, right? Back-to-back incompletions. You've had a nice drive. You're still in field goal range. Think about this. You cannot take a sack. That has got to be what the play caller is reminding his quarterback about in the headsets right now. If it's not there, throw this thing away because we've got a chance to at least get 3 points here.
Making side adjustments here. On third and long, he's going to have to throw for it. He's missed 3 in a row now with that last incompletion.
Those are those opportunities in the game. You got a chance to take points off the board, make a big play, and you just couldn't squeeze the interception. That's one of those plays coaches come back to, talk about, say, think if we get this pick and we start taking this the other direction and we take points off of the scoreboard.
Splits the uprights, it's good. That'll bring him to within 4. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Boys, expect the unexpected in college football, and for some, this update could fall under that category. Arizona State was like a 65-man mute button. They went on the road and silenced one of the most vocal crowds in football. It's clear this Sun Devils team has adopted the mantra, let your play do the talking. Regardless of the outcome today, guys, these are still 2 quality programs. Proof the sport is as healthy as ever.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there.
And man, the tight end just hasn't been a factor all game. No catches. Finally find an opportunity to try to get him open, throw him the football,
and the
connection still doesn't work. Something about this quarterback-tight end connection today just hadn't been on the same page.
Finds the tight end. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down marker. You know, David, this is really what game managing is. Nice pick up on second down to help them on the next play.
Yeah, I think people look at that negative sometimes, finding a quarterback that's a game manager. No, use your brain. Set up good situations. I'm way more successful when I can keep those sticks in a more manageable situation, and I'm not as predictable on a third down.
And the Bears will send out the punt unit.
I still want to know what she really did.
He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. TCU will send its offense back onto the field. Guys, that last trip a little disappointing having to take the 3.
Yeah, I think, Jesse, you see so many offenses talk about getting yards and the tempo and all the stuff they do. It was a nice job moving the football, but they got to get in the end zone this time.
Yeah, and I think to do that, they just got to be more physical at the point of attack. Get some push up front. They need to be the best running team in this game to win.
And I think the biggest thing for this young man is we've seen him be so great all throughout the season. How do you finish? And how do you finish decides if you win that big trophy at the end of the year? He's in the Heisman running late in the season. I bet you he'll get a lot of touches today.
Do you want to do anything after their games?
He was trying to pitch it. He didn't have to.
What time is? I guess I can look at the calendar.
If he just holds on to that
they can
football,
flip
he might
it
not
all.
score a touchdown. He's definitely going to be able to at least get positive yards. I think that's a play on the option the quarterback would like to have.
Watch.
Listen, you got to be able to know what play to call and what hole to go through. Like the line blocks for a certain hole. Good job getting through the hole, getting what was blocked, getting a nice positive gain, making your situation really good on the next down.
Really nice job to convert that third down, and they've got it at the 33. The Horned Frogs are flying down the field. Looking for room. It's Payne. He'll be knocked out of bounds at the 29.
Well, they're going RPO. Nice job handing it off, and really good vision there, just getting what he can get, right? Puts his foot in the ground, gets forward, helps this offense find positive yards.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down.
In football, you hear the term quick, but don't hurry. And you could tell when you run these RPOs, the QBs want to make that decision quick. And I think he hurried it a little bit too much. Got the ball out quick, but obviously was inaccurate with his pass.
Shotgun snap on third down. Grab near the marker. It's James. They've got it just outside the red zone. They'll move the chains. It's at the 21.
I will.
When you're a playmaker like this guy is, your coaches are going to dial up plays intended for you, especially on third down. That's what you saw in that last play. There was no question where the quarterback was going with that football. All week long, they decided on the biggest downs of this game, we're going to target our best player. And we're going to make sure that he gets looks. It doesn't matter what the coverage is. And you saw it right there.
Yeah.
And the Horned Frogs really
Get
need
it.
to
I don't
keep
get how our
this
bodies
drive
do
on
it.
third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Unleashes to the end zone. Touchdown, Horned Frogs! And that one will come up here in the second half.
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. David, what a grab right there.
Has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not. So being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get it. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play, just like he did right there for 6 points.
On the move from inside his 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. They'll snap the ball. First play of the drive coming from their own 24. Back to pass. It's Wegman. Shoots it to the left. Got his man downfield. There he goes. You want to talk about shifting the field in an instant. He's got it all the way down to the 10-yard line. These guys have staggered around a little bit in this one. It would be a really good time to get things going if they want to hold off the upset bid.
But they're the favorite for a reason, Reese, and they've got the playmakers on the field. They're only one play away from completely changing the momentum in this game. So the underdog, David, they've got to keep playing at a high level.
And they're the underdogs for a reason. So they've got to have some things go their way. They got to catch some breaks. And all they want to do, continue to fight, continue to hang around as long as possible and stay within a play or stay within some kind of big game-changing momentum play.
And he's stuffed by that big defensive tackle up front.
It's looking like they're going to have to throw this one in now on third down, David. And you know the execution just has to be spot on. Timing especially at the quarterback position here.
And thinking about the defense, they're aggressive in these situations. They're going to play man. They're going to play up tight on you. So I know that. Now how do I counterpunch and attack this defense?
Almost in, but they'll say he didn't make it inches away from the touchdown. And on fourth down, they'll try to salvage the drive with a field goal. A short kick, but that angle from the right can be a little tricky. He slides that just inside the right upright. And the 3-ball gives us a tie.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
This is league.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18.
I don't know when I'll be back in Kentucky.
They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. Looks as if they didn't get it off in time. It'll be a delay of game. They'll decline the penalty here and let the result of that play stand.
I don't know what he was doing. I'll give him one free pass.
Quarterback may change this route. Got it in the middle. It's Payne. Real power running by this guy as he bangs his way to the 24.
This defense is going to have to be careful. Not only do they have to worry about this guy running the football, but they've got to keep their eye on him when he runs routes too. He is a versatile back.
Throws to the wideout. And that pass will be jarred loose on second down. That brings up third down.
Just didn't seem like the quarterback and his intended target were on the same page there.
The Horned Frogs come to the line on third and short, trying to keep the drive alive. Shotgun snap, wants to throw it on third. And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17. He is a menace rushing the passer, career sack number 20.
I mean, some people just have a knack for getting to the quarterback. What a great job throughout his career.
I mean,
getting there, getting him down, getting pressures. He has been a
quarterback's
worst nightmare.
I was just going to say, David, you don't sleep well as a quarterback the night before you have to play against this guy because he is going to sack you. That is a guarantee. Death,
my kids got
taxes,
games.
and sacks for that guy.
Off play action on first down. Oh, he's going to try to hit him deep. Grabs it inside the 15. And he ran away from the defense to take it in. Touchdown, Baylor!
It's so challenging to stop the middle of the field passes deep down. You stretch me in these zones. I got to run with you in man. It's always a good idea to run those deep
No
posts.
doubt, no doubt.
And you can tell they saw it
2
all
years
the
ago.
way.
I went to the game 2 years.
Quarterback on same page gets the big touchdown.
I can't. That was a night game. It was a night game.
On to attempt the try.
Because I think Kentucky was undefeated.
And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7.
Kentucky was
That's the
undefeated, I
end
think.
of the period. Baylor is on top. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. One more period to go to see who can make the winning plays and come home with the victory. Kicker has everything lined up and about set to get this one underway.
Well, let me know if you come down, man.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22.
Oh, definitely.
TCU has it back in the Horned Frogs go on offense. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. Still looking on the move. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down.
Well, we've got a close game here at the start of the fourth quarter, right? This team obviously is down, but they're not playing it close to the vest. Being aggressive, first play of the drive, trying to throw it down the field. They're going to have to complete some of these if they're going to get this comeback win in this game.
Working well behind the sticks on second down. Couldn't connect on first down, now back to the air. Finds his tight end. He finds enough room to get it up to the 28-yard line before going out of bounds.
It's so important that this offense is able to stay on schedule. And what that means is keeping third downs manageable. That last completion to the tight end accomplished just that. Really nice play call.
And the Horned Frogs come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. Takes it from the gun on 3rd down. And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. Recovered by the defense, and he's off. Touchdown, Bears!
That was crazy.
How about this defense taking one back to the house? That score will give them a little more room to operate here in the 4th quarter as they go for their 6th straight win.
That was crazy.
You practice these moments as a defense, but you never know when they're going to come to fruition. But how about it? The scoop, the ball's on the turf. They scoop it up. They take it to the house. The defense takes care of business and said, offense, we don't need you. We'll put points on the board.
And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Hey, fellas, here's a quick update on a top 25 clash today. Georgia is currently up big at this moment, so much so they're on the verge of giving UGA the rest of the day off. They're up by 21 over Mississippi State. It's an outcome that, if it holds, will have SEC fans buzzing all week. Guys?
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. TCU will send its offense back onto the field. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Going for the big play. It's picked off. 13th time he's done that this year. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football.
The #1 objective for a defense is to make the offense one-dimensional. Well, when they're trailing by this much late in the game, they're one-dimensional. They have to pass the football. We can bring more speed on the field. You see it. We know you're throwing the football. Nice break on the football. Nice interception. This one's almost over.
He leaves it with the back. Steamrolls his way ahead. And he's able to bounce off one tackle for a solid pickup.
And I like the first thought process right here. Run the football. We want to run that clock with the lead. Thank you to the defense for forcing that turnover, setting us up. Now if we can put a few first downs together, we're looking really good.
To the ground with the back. And the defense stops him just short of the first down. Maybe needed a few more chain links to move the sticks.
And when you're down later in the football game, you got to start taking some chances. And that was a beautiful run blitz. Great job playing the probability, understanding it might be a run to run some clock. And they guess right, and they make a big play for this defense.
The Bears lining up, just needing a few tough inches on 3rd down. Trying to pick it up on the ground. Oh, what a move. Smashes ahead. They finally wrestle down the senior, but not before he picks up some valuable ground.
Well, the defense didn't blitz. They didn't have everybody in gaps, and the offensive line took advantage at the point of attack, getting some push, opening up a hole, and the offense ripping off a nice run there.
And the Bears trying to pay off the threat on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
It's going to be tough sledding for the offense here. They're trying to ice this game by running the football and bleeding the clock. They've got a pretty good lead here late in the game, but the defense knows the run's coming, right? So they're going to be loading the line of scrimmage, getting stops like what they just did. It'll be interesting to see what the offense does on this next one.
Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. The run up the middle, trying to power to the goal line. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone.
It's looking like they're going to have to try to throw this one into the end zone here on third down, David. Quarterback's got to be careful. Can't get greedy because you know these windows, they close fast.
Extremely tight windows. Find your big body guys that you know can win in contested situations here on third down.
Grabbed behind the line, it's Johnson. And he motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Baylor! They want to finish the season strong, and man, are they doing that here in this Week 11 performance. Now they've got a little breathing room. They are in firm control of this game, guys, but you never want to let up in a rivalry game.
Because it only takes one play. We know how much of a factor momentum can be in these types of rivalry games, David, so this game's still far from over.
And this is where my leadership and my experience comes into play. When you got guys that have been through these fires, been through these rivalry games, you know the swings happen quick. Now you got to swing it back your way.
Kickoff unit getting some extra work as this lead has really grown. On the run from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. TCU has it back in the Horned Frogs go on offense. Well, the good news about this drive, Jesse, it can't go worse than last time through a pick on the first play.
No, it certainly can't. I think one good way, David, to help your quarterback turn the page is just find him an easy completion here and let him get back into a rhythm.
Yeah, or find him an easy handoff. Just hand the football off, maybe get the ground game going, maybe jumpstart this offense a little bit.
Plenty of distance between him and the sticks here on second down. Wants to go up top. Now adjusting. Got out of trouble and throws. Caught close to the marker. It's Baker. And he earns a first down, and boy, did he earn it after taking that lick.
And after that long completion for the first down, did you see everybody sprinting to the line of scrimmage offensively? They want to go tempo right now.
And it's going to be difficult for this offense, man. Just where are they going to find the plays? You can tell the defense sitting back. They're playing nickel. They're playing dime. So you need some receivers to step up, make some yards after the catch, some contested plays. This offense has got to do something, and they got to do it quick.
And he's able to shed one tackle and gets a pretty good pickup. The Horned Frogs come to the line in the hurry-up. He wants to throw it again. Can't make the connection on third down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's fourth down.
Well, this guy must feel like he's run into a buzzsaw in this game. He has been under duress all game long, and that's a big reason why he's thrown multiple interceptions in the game, too. Nothing coming easy to him. It's hard to see the field when your internal clock is going off so fast because of the pressure of this defense, and that's why they find themselves down by so much here in the fourth.
Finds his man. It's James. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down.
Wow, and that was just a bang-bang play. On that fourth down, the coverage was tight. QB had his receiver. He knew where he wanted to go with it, but the only way that ball gets completed is if he
reels it in and goes out of bounds on the left side after the huge game. And the best thing about this, the offense can't worry about the scoreboard. Just keep trying to make plays like that, Jesse.
I know a lot of people in the stadium probably feel like this game is over. Maybe it's been over for a while, Reese, but don't tell that to this quarterback and his teammates. They're still out there scrapping and clawing.
And the Horned Frogs have it with a 1st and 10. Wants to throw on first down. And they weren't able to make the connection. They were looking for an explosive play.
The defense is in great position right now because they've got a huge lead here in the fourth quarter. They know the offense has to take shots to try to get themselves back in.
Fires deep toward the end zone. And that ball was in harm's way, and he is lucky to get that one back.
And this is a tough spot for the QB, man. Like, he knows he's down big and has to make big plays down the field, but also got to be smart because this defense, you can tell, bringing in extra bodies, playing the pass, maybe take the dink and dunk, let your guys make some play.
And he is finding wide open defenders all over the field. His 3rd interception of the day. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back. This drive will start from the 19-yard line. They'll run it, trying to drain time off the clock. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming.
And I'll tell you what, it's really nice at this point in the game if you can lean on your run game. When you have the lead, you've got the football late in the game, you can chew that clock and start to really make that defense have a little bit of panic.
Looking for a gap, it's Kane. Runs through the tackle. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35.
It's got to be tough right now on defense. You need to find a way to get a stop, and you haven't been able to do that in the fourth quarter. You've been giving up points. You just gave up a touchdown in the last drive. You need a turnover. You need to do something right now to stop this momentum.
And they'll take a knee. So with the late lead, they're ready to just drain the clock in victory formation. Happy with the situation, the quarterback will take a knee. This rivalry might not always get the headlines in the state of Texas, but it is full of passion, and the Bears will celebrate taking down TCU. That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.